This is fight number 4 of 10. Chad Cooper of the Cagesiders along with the champion, Cody Williams. Cody, next up, we're sticking at 135. We'll let the Iron Lungs take care of the introductions right here.
The next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Our referee in charge, Jacob Montalvo. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 136 pounds. Raised in the fighting disciplines of boxing and wrestling, he brings an amateur record to the cage of 1 victory against 1 defeat. Representing South Texas MMA, fighting out of the Rio Grande City, Joey Kid Flash Pena. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed in at 134 1/4 pounds, raised in the fighting disciplines of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing, bringing an amateur record to the cage of 2 victories against a single defeat. Representing Texas Punishment Crew, fighting out of Beaumont, Texas, Jonathan Wheeler.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 135 pounds, fight number 4. Out of the blue corner, Joel Pena from the Valley, McAllen, Texas. He's in the gray trunks. And Jonathan Wheeler from my alma mater, LCM High School out of TPC Beaumont. He's in the all blue.
Both fighters making their 135 debut. Wow, Wheeler with a big overhand right. Pena returning.
Pena going southpaw.
Wheeler looking like he's wanting to take down. Overhook, and I can't see, he might have an underhook on the other side. Now he's got an over-under.
Nice knee there.
The body.
And with a takedown. Pena looks like kind of reminds me of the look of, it's not going to take too many people down, of the UFC, but Wheeler in all blue on his back. He's been away from the cage, his last professional fight, Wheeler that is, of TPC Beaumont for 2 years. Going for a triangle here.
And that's it. That's his specialty, jiu-jitsu fighter right there. And Jonathan Wheeler, very good, disciplined jiu-jitsu guy. And he's working a triangle. He needs to swivel his hips. Pena's got to stack up right here. He needs to stack. It looks like he's working out of it. Wheeler hanging on hard, really trying to pull his head down.
Getting a good look of it right near Cody. Got his hand out.
Jonathan Wheeler needs to reestablish that arm across his opponent's body and then pull the head down. Swivel to his right. He's not going to get the triangle from here. Pena's going to pass over.
Oh, nice hammer fist.
Oh, now he's got the angle and the arm. He's sweeping his opponent. Pena back to his knees. Needs to stack here. Wheeler really working this triangle.
Listen to the champ, Cody Williams. He's been in these spots. Professional fighter out of Legacy.
As we see the latch loosen up from Jonathan Wheeler, he needs to be careful not to blow his legs out here in the first round. Pena doing a good job on the triangle defense. He needs, right here, if he's going to back out like that, he needs to come all the way over.
Pena's corner telling him to relax, Cody, and he did a good job. Wheeler's still trying to stick to it. Now he gets back. So a good job of maintaining his composure and getting out of it.
Absolutely. You know, it's sometimes you get in that situation and you may panic and you know, step to the wrong side or swivel your hips the wrong way and actually end up in a deeper submission. But Wheeler looks comfortable from here as he establishes an overhook, and he's kind of pushing off his opponent's hips as he goes back to a closed guard here. He's got to be careful. His opponent can really posture up and do some damage. Goes back to an open guard. Pena starts to really work some ground and pound, keeping heavy pressure on him, kind of stacking his opponent up. Really been anticipating seeing Wheeler get back in the cage. I really like this guy and the way he fights.
Pena is a lefty. We've seen that. Wheeler on his back in the all blue. 10 seconds, round number 1.
Pena goes to bicep control. He needs to keep his feet flat, get his knees spread apart. Looks like Wheeler, yeah.
So a very competitive first round that saw Pena.
And I think that round you got to give to Wheeler with a good submission attempt there. You know, even though he had the takedown, I mean, it was a very, very close submission attempt. And so we'll see what these guys got coming out round 2.
As we mentioned, Wheeler, graduate of Little Cypress Mauriceville High School, which is out here in Southeast Texas, been away from the cage for about 2 years. Trains at TPC Beaumont.
of the second round. Wheeler's taking some deep breaths here. We'll see how much it took out of him, that submission attempt.
Wheeler in the tight blue, Pena in the gray. The sprawl shorts, round number 2, 135. Nice straight right. And I'll tell you what, these 135ers are throwing some punches and some kicks.
Wheeler coming out looking real good with that right hand straight down the pipe. And,
oh, he rocks him.
Wheeler catches Pena up against the fence. He's hurt. Wow. Jonathan Wheeler going to the clinch, working knees to the body. He's looking to finish. Pena striking back. Here we go.
And Pena, I don't know how he's holding on. I tell you what, we've seen some great action earlier tonight, but this may be the most exciting round of the night. Wheeler with some heavy shots.
Big knee to the body there.
But you got to be careful. As good as an exchange that Wheeler had, Wheeler now finds himself on his back.
And that's a very, very good move from Pena to slow the fight down.
Yes.
Get Wheeler on his back where he had control in the first round. Both fighters landed some good shots there. And now Pena posturing up and punching, looking to let the judges know, hey, I'm on top and I'm doing damage. He's got his opponent's head in Jonathan Wheeler stacked up against the cage, and that's not a very good spot to be in. He really needs to try to either get to a hip and try to start standing up, maybe even go feet off the cage as he works an Americana from the bottom. Let's see what he's going to do with that.
Oh, man.
Very hard submission to finish from the bottom. Pena moves into a start passing the guard, then in Jonathan Wheeler's half guard, pounding on his head. Wheeler's got no answer right now.
No, he don't. And Pena, who was out on his feet earlier this round, has now taken over control. The second half of the round has done a very good job, as Cody Williams has said, of slowing it down and doing a lot of ground damage.
And there he goes to the body again of a Jonathan Wheeler. I can see him gasping for air. It looks like he's coming up over the shoulder to work that triangle again. Pena, we'll see what he can do from here. If he can defend it again, does he have enough in the tank?
Got out of it in round number 1.
Looks like he's trying to shove that arm back through the triangle. It's a common defense, either 2 in or 2 out is normally the way to go with that. And he tips him over. It's really not gonna, I don't think he can finish that from here unless that glove actually works to Pena's disadvantage by choking himself out. He stacks Wheeler up high.
Whoa!
Wow.
And we have a stoppage by the official. As we have a stoppage by the official, winner, round number 2 by triangle submission, Jonathan Wheeler.
And a great technique applied by Jonathan Wheeler. I don't know, Pena's getting up and pretty disappointed about the stoppage. I didn't see a tap. So we'll see what the official decision announced about the fight is. Very good fight by Jonathan Wheeler, by both fighters. Pena really doing well to defend and get a submission. Obviously disappointed in the stoppage, and elated Jonathan Wheeler gets a very, very good response from the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes, 25 seconds, round number 2. Our referee in charge, puts a stop to this bout for the winner by tap out from a triangle choke from